everybody, Chef P here again. Another Tips Tuesday. Today we're going to talk cutting boards. Get your drink, get in the kitchen, let's get going. So, 3 really quick things with cutting boards. As you can see, they come in lots of different sizes. I really only suggest you kind of need 2 cutting boards. And that's a plastic cutting board or a polyurethane cutting board, whatever you want to call it, and a nice wood cutting board. This one's bamboo or whatever's on sale, it really doesn't matter. The reason I do that is I cut all my raw meats on a plastic cutting board, and kind of anything else on the wood cutting board. Just makes it if you're gonna cut steaks or cut chicken and then you're gonna cut vegetables for, like, say, fajitas, you don't need to worry if you've cleaned your cutting board enough. You can cut your meat on one and your vegetables on the other. The reason I get the plastic versus the whatever you want to call this versus the wood for raw meat is you can throw it in the dishwasher and it's really good to come out clean, or you can use harsh chemicals. I use bleach, just spray it on, let it sit for a little bit, scrub it out with a regular blue or green or whatever color scrub, even an SOS pad, and then you can rinse it really well. If it gets really disgusting, you can soak it in water and bleach overnight, which is really good. You really shouldn't do that with one of these cutting boards. The reason being is 99% of the time, unless you buy a nice solid piece of wood cutting board, they're laminated, and the water is just going to eventually, over time, make them split. The water and pressure and everything, especially from a dishwasher. So to clean them, some good tips on plastic cutting boards, even on some wood cutting boards. If it's something I'm gonna just spray, scrub, and rinse off, I'll use the bleach a little bit. I like little ones too, just for, oh, you want an orange? My daughter wants an orange. I cut it up on this little thing. Way easier than getting one of these big things down to cut up an orange. The other way you'll see on the internet to clean them is you can take half a lemon, some salt, you can scrub and scrub and scrub, or you can pour salt and some lemon juice and use the same scrubby pad you're going to use anyway. So that's how I clean them, or I just scrub them every day with the dishes that I wash every day, or the plastic ones I throw them in the dishwasher. Now, safety. Underneath my cutting boards, I either always put a wet cloth, have these by the dozen, some of that plastic or rubber tray liner, really good under them, stops them from slipping, or as I said in another video, I use silicone mat. It doesn't slide at all, ever, and I'm not worried about it. And I can then, once again, just throw it in the dishwasher or in the sink when I'm cleaning it up. Now, I like to have a bunch of them in case I'm doing a lot of prep for something. You can just have a lot of different things going on at once. The other thing I like to do with them is I have a bunch of big ones because we eat pizza, and I can take a pizza out, put it on a cutting board, let it cool, take the next pizza out, put it on the cutting board, let it cool. That way I'm not cutting on the pan, and especially if you want to prevent cross-contamination, it's good to have more than one cutting board at a time. My wife's celiac, her pizza goes on its own cutting board. That way I know there's not going to be any breadcrumbs or anything from it on another one. One of my daughters can't eat soy. Just makes it's easy when you have different cutting boards, so you can even go and get them and they're different colors, and then you can just be like, this is, let's say Sarah, that's not my daughter's name, this is Peanut's cutting board. That way you know. It just prevents anybody from getting sick. And that's really one of your main jobs as a cook, is to make sure what you're making is healthy and safe for everybody. I'm Chef P. Thanks for checking out Tips Tuesdays. If you like the video, click the like button, share it with anybody. I'm really just trying to get information out there. See you next week.